Hi, Chalice here. Star date, whatever the star date was yesterday, plus about 23 hours, give or take. And it is the 1st of May, May 1st, 2021, and a new month, and another store we've been kicked out of. So the name of the store is sprouts.com, sprouts.com. Here it is. Yes, right there, Sprouts Farmers Market. There are a few stores here in Orlando. Went to one of them this afternoon. They refused to let us shop. So, because why? Well, because I will not obstruct my breathing. I will not wear a muzzle like you do with dogs. And although I will not wear a muzzle, and I will not become a faceless ghoul. I am a human being with a face, a nose, mouth, chin, cheeks, whatever. I refuse to harm my breathing and my body in order to shop. So they would not let us shop without wearing a mask. I took some video with audio. I told them I would not publish the video portion, so I stripped that out. So it's just the audio. You can hear a little bit of the conversation. It's about 49 minutes, I think. Maybe I cut it down a little bit. So I did do some editing, get some of the. I didn't edit out any juicy pieces. Just kept going on and on and on. Sorry. So let me get to. Here's the audio I'll play for you right now. You're forcing me. You're forcing me. I don't need your face, but I do need the video, the audio.
Okay.
So you are forcing me to move the store because I have a medical condition. That's discrimination. That is. I'm here right now to shop.
Then you have to protect your face.
I do not have to protect. I am not sick.
We want to protect.
I am not sick. I am not sick. Can you prove me that I'm sick? So you are accusing me of being sick.
We'll call the police.
Oh, go ahead, please do so. You're accusing me of being sick, right?
We're not.
Yes, you are. You're saying I have to go out of my way because I might hurt other people. No, it doesn't matter the signs. They're all illegal. It's all illegal. You cannot force me to wear a mask because I have a. Yes, you are. So let me shop then. Okay. Right. So yes, I did leave, and I'm sure anybody can think of 100 different or better responses. But when you're in the heat of the moment, I'm telling you, unless you do this like train for it, those responses won't come to you until after. Getting in the car, I thought of myself another 100 responses I could have done. Would have been better, maybe not. But it is what it was. I did take the stand. I did stand. I refused to comply. I refused to bow to tyranny, and I refused to harm myself. And the evidence of harm from wearing a mask is in abundance. You can't not know it unless you refuse to look. So that's what happened this afternoon. And there was a handful of people, but it wasn't crowded or packed by any means. There were just a few, maybe 10. If there were 20 in the store, it'd be a surprise. So apparently their business is doing so well that they can, turn away business. Of course, with the PPP funding that, they're getting all this loans that will be forgiven. So what do they care about trying to, sell anything? They're just getting money from stealing it that's being stolen from taxpayers. So it's one more point is that people say that if one person takes a stand, others will take a stand as well. They're just waiting for, someone to have the guts to stand. Well, I'll tell you, none of the other people in the store stood with me. In fact, I'm pretty sure a number of them. Some were making comments I couldn't quite hear because on the way out of the store I couldn't quite hear because apparently that was the store manager, the woman. Was talking and I was paying attention to what she was saying. Plus I was talking and I should have turned around and addressed all of them and says, none of you are willing to take a stand? But I didn't. Again, didn't think of it at the time, didn't think of it till later. But nobody stood with me. Nobody. And nobody who was in the store. So stood with us. So we left. No violence. Absolutely no violence at all. Just words. I did not want to rush out immediately after they called the police because can't have it look that they're chasing me off. The police have no authority because there are no penalties for not wearing a mask. So there is no law or anything that they can use to force me to comply. They could have enforced a trespassing, but I don't want to deal with all that crap. So I did stay long enough to look like to actually get them called and hopefully get them on the way, and then I'll leave. So they show up for nothing. Well, you know, there are cameras in the store, so I'm pretty sure they've got me. But so maybe I'll hear a knock on the door, or they'll bust down the door with a no-knock warrant, or no warrant at all. Just bust down the door and come yank me off to jail just because I refuse to wear a muzzle. So that's it. That's the story. I will not voluntarily or be forced to obstruct my breathing. Yes, a medical condition. It's called breathing. It's called suffocation. I will not suffocate myself. I will not dehumanize myself. I am a human being, not a dog, not a faceless ghoul. I can't believe people are looking at themselves in the mirror wearing those masks and thinking anything positive about themselves. So I'm going to sign off now. This is Chalice. I'm saying, as always, take a stand and stay courageous.